Hetty is a beloved character in the NCIS fanbase, and her leaving really broke apart fans' morale of the series as it continued. When people leave a show, it never really ends well, and people aren't happy about it. However, it looks like Hetty is returning to the show. So, stay tuned to today's video as we're going to discuss Hetty returning to NCIS LA. First up, is Hetty returning to NCIS LA? It looks like yes. Hetty is going to return to NCIS LA, and fans are looking forward to it. The fan base has been restless for a long time, and now that it's been confirmed she will return, fans are demanding more information. When the official NCIS Twitter account posted a happy birthday message to Linda Hunt, who plays Hetty, fans went crazy with speculation and wanted to know more about the return of this character. As viewers may know, the actress has starred in the NCIS spin-off since 2009 as the operations manager for the Office of Special Projects, OSP. Throughout the past decade, folks have grown to love Hetty for her kindness and mysteriousness, but the latter has become a major part of the current NCIS LA installment after she was last seen in the Season 13 premiere. Sadly, Season 13 is coming to an end soon, and it doesn't look like she will feature in this season anymore. She should be returning during Season 14, as the series needs more time in order to fit her in. She has had a less prominent role in the show because of her age and other characters taking the spotlight. If she is going to leave the season for good, then fans want a nice goodbye to her and Hetty. What do you think? Let us know in the comment section below. And now on to some other NCIS news. So, what does the future of NCIS look like? We all know that NCIS has been going on for nearly 20 years at this point, and over time the series has declined in quality. The first few seasons of the show were just amazing. The dynamic between each of our main characters and how all the storylines were intertwined with one ongoing narrative between them all. Over time, we fell in love with each of the characters, and they did as well. We got relationships between some of them, and of course the deaths of a few as well. Over time, cast members departed the show as it went on, and for various reasons. As the show went on, the stories got worse, and the characters left. One of the biggest departures was Michael Weatherly as Denozo. He was easily one of the best characters on the show, and his departure really was the beginning of the end from the fans' perspective. We then saw the character of Abby leave the show, and of course Gibbs recently. Gibbs has been on the back burner for many years now, as the actor wanted to take a step back into a producer and writer role. His character was taken back, and others replaced him. The newer cast of the show aren't the best according to fans, and they really just don't enjoy them as much as the original crew. Gibbs had a few interesting storylines over the years and some fake-out deaths as well. You could see that the writers were teasing the audience and testing them with the possible death of Gibbs in the near future. Nowadays, Gibbs may have left the show, but will probably return down the line. The actor is now a producer on the show and a consultant on story and writing decisions. The show is basically a different thing nowadays, and it's clear that it is not going well. Viewership might not be as high as it once was, but it's not at the point of it being canceled either. That's the weird thing about the show right now. The entire original cast is basically gone, but people still tune in because many have done so for over a decade now. It's hard for them to just depart from the show because it's been a part of them for many years now. It seems like NCIS won't be getting canceled, but might just end in the near future. It will be nice to have the original cast return in some shape or form for one final episode to really send off this beloved series with a nice note. What do you think about this? Let us know down in the comment section below. This NCIS Los Angeles star is on Instagram fueling rumors about the show ending soon. Though the NCIS fanbase is still pretty strong, overall they aren't the biggest anymore. Over the years, the shows have seemingly dwindled in quality. The original series is the one with the most hits because the vast majority of the original cast have departed the show over the past few years. Even now, we have seen Gibbs finally leave the show. The spin-off series has always been pretty popular as well. From NCIS New Orleans to NCIS Los Angeles, they always have a pretty high viewer count with each episode that aired on television. However, when news came out early last year that NCIS New Orleans would be canceled after its 7-season run, fans were scared for the other shows. They always knew that a show like NCIS wasn't as popular anymore and therefore could be cut at any point, but actually seeing it happen really concerned many people. The biggest actor in the other spin-off series, NCIS NCIS Los Angeles is Eric Christian Olsen. He really carries the series, but from a cryptic message on his Instagram page, he might be leaving the series altogether. During an Instagram post on New Year's Eve, he posted an image of himself on the set of the current season, but the hashtags below really riled up fans. Rather than having some simple hashtags to promote the image, the actor chose some very specific ones. Amongst the few were hashtag final season, and this is what scared fans. Though nothing has really been said about this season of NCIS Los Angeles being its final one, now fans are assuming that an announcement will come in the next few months as the series wraps up filming. Before all the fans began spiraling out of control, he later clarified that he was only joking, but you never know as well. He clearly messed up and needed to cover his back, but at the end of the day, no one will be surprised now if the series actually does come to an end. It seems like the structure of an NCIS series and episode by episode just isn't what people want to watch anymore. Because most NCIS series were on for at least a decade now, their structure really hasn't changed all too much. Viewers aren't wanting a show like that anymore, so viewership is dwindling. Though NCIS will stand as one of the most popular television series of all time, nowadays they just don't cut it anymore. People want a different type of show because of Netflix binging and streaming. Sadly, it looks like the age of NCIS domination is coming to an end, but it was great whilst it lasted. What do you think of this? Let us know down in the comment section below. And finally, we have NCIS plot hole. Fans who pay attention to the series will notice some of the smallest things that others might not. Over the long period of time that NCIS has been on our screens, some have noticed some major character flaws, with the most popular character Gibbs. Gibbs has his own character with his specific traits. One is the constant things coming out of his past. We always see people from Gibbs's past appear in the show, from ex-partners to old friends. We are always on the lookout for a new person to join the list. When a character by the name of Tobias appears in an early season of NCIS, neither Gibbs nor Tobias recognizes one another and seem to have never met before. One huge plot hole comes in down the line when it's revealed that Tobias and Gibbs share an ex-wife and should know one another from this connection. However, the writers seemingly didn't remember the two not knowing one another and they forgot about it all. Fans noticed this, and it's a pretty big plot hole in an otherwise amazing character. What do you think about this one? Let us know down in the comment section below. And that's the end of this video. NCIS may have had its ups and downs, but overall the series has and always will be iconic and legendary. These characters are household names for many people, and nothing can take away from the early magic that was NCIS. The spin-off series have always done pretty well, and it seems like they are slowly being phased out for newer shows. NCIS itself will always be a legendary series, and one that even though it's not at its best right now, the audience will never forget its origins. Its cast may have left and the original style of the show may have been lost over the years, but its fan base is loyal. Hopefully, some of the original cast return at some point, as it would be an amazing send-off to this series. Hopefully, you enjoyed this latest video. If you did, would you please let us know down in the comments section below? It would be very helpful. Make sure to like this video, comment down below, and of course subscribe to the channel with the notification bell rung. Thank you for watching today's video. Bye!